Out here in the garage tonight, working with what I got. Starting to put these valves in, getting all these springs in and everything. I want to get this done, get it out of the way. Sorry I don't have a tripod to put this GoPro on, so I'm going to do my best here. But like I mentioned in the other video, this is that valve grinding compound. I'm going to show you how I use this stuff. And this is, you know, any do-it-yourself guy that's going to the auto parts store and wants to do this sort of job, valve grinding job at home. That's what this is for. This isn't for the, you know, high production shop that, you know, I'm training a technician on how to do something like this for a customer. That's not what this is. You know, this is, I'm doing this for myself. And if you want to do it for yourself, this is how you would use this product. So, with that being said, you take your valve that will go in your corresponding valve guide. And this is some engine assembly lube from Napa. So this is what I like to use. I just use a little dab on the end there, and then that helps it slide into your valve guide. So you want it nice and smooth. You don't want any gritty feeling or sound. And then push this out a little bit and see if I can get this camera in a spot where you can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of this, and this is it's like a chalky, watery compound, but it's real, you know, like sand in it. It's gritty. So I'm going to take a very light bit of this. See, I can grab the stem from the backside and spin the valve. I'm going to take just a little bit, and I got it on like one edge. I'm going to bring it in real close, and hold on. So I haven't actually touched the head with it yet, the valve guide, or the seal there. I'm going to bring it in real close and just spin it. You hear that noise? Alright, now you can see I've made a mess. It's all over that ring where it's mating with that. So now that I got the valve grinding compound in the valve seating surface, I take this drill with and I know some people are probably looking at this that do this sort of thing all the time. They're like, oh my god, I don't believe what he's about to do. But I take this drill with a hose and I put it on the back side of this. Hold on, let me actually set this up here. Alright, so I push this on here. Hopefully the camera can pick this up. I push this on here, and let's see if the camera got it. It's got it. Alright, so you can hear the noise. Doing this with just me sucks. So this is the deal. All this is doing is spinning this valve at a real low RPM. So let me set the camera back down again. I'm gonna put light pressure on it and spin it. As that compound works its way out, the tone will change. So it'll go from like a crunchy, grindy sound to like a metal on metal screaming sound. I don't want it to get that far. I want it to get to where that compound kind of works its way out, and then I'll release the pressure and go back on it. I'll keep doing that. Listen. Sounds like it's even every time I do it. Like the pitch isn't going up. So I'll take my valve out. And this is an exhaust valve, so these seats, I'm looking for a rag, that's what I'm doing, wandering around here. These seats take a little more beating than the intake valves because they see the burned gas and everything going out. So really what I'm looking for here, if the valve's bent, the grind will be uneven. More or less what I'm looking for here. Again, I'm reusing the valves that came out of this head. I'm not changing anything, nothing's new. Okay, so let me spin this around, get some light on the subject. Okay, so this is the one I just did. Hopefully this camera can pick this up, but it's like a dull color now. If I look all the way around this, that dull color is even all the way around. I'm not, like I see some pitting in here. I don't know if this camera can pick this up at all. Probably not. But there's some pitting in here. I can keep going and remove this pitting. So, but for the purpose of showing you what I'm doing, I'm not going to go with this one any further. Actually, I might. Let me shut the kit. Well, yeah. I'm going to continue on. I might just fast forward through this, but I'm going to keep going. I don't know if you can see that at all, or if the camera's going to focus on it, but there's like little black specks in that surface. Those are all like pits. I'm going to continue on and try to get that out of there. So let me set the camera down and continue with this. And there we go. We got a little more consistent, you know, cut in. Let's see if I can get this here. Those, there you go. You might be able to see them. I don't know. I don't know how this is focusing on this, but those black marks is what I was trying to get off. So, I'm happy with this one. Let me set you back up here. So, the way I've been installing the springs now, mind you, these springs are slightly taller. So I'm going to put my little bit of assembly lube on here, not much, just a little bit. Putting this back in here. And spin this around. Taking one of these new valve guide seals. Kind of dabbing the grease on the lip there, the assembly lube. There we go. And then just push this down in place. That is our valve guide seal. And then to get this on, I don't know if this camera's going to pick this up at all. Let me see what kind of angle I got here. Yeah, you might get it. I don't know. Pick a spring. I'm just seating that seal down all as far as it can go. Now what I've made, this is 2 tools to like, I bent these over to like, you know, for a air die grinder to release the things. I've welded them together. This, I'm going to set it up here so you can see. I got to get a retainer cap. Screw this in place. Let me get it screwed in place and then I'll show you what I've done here, or what I'm doing. Alright, as simple as that. I put, this is actually the rocker arm bolt. I put that in with this goofy tool that I made. And it pushes it down so I can see this little lip here. This lip is where the retainer goes. So let me get the retainers. Which are these 2 half things. They have the little notch inside. That grabs a hold of that notch in there. And then that's it. Of course it just fell. Alright, that's it. They're seated in the cone. And then when I take this up, they'll fall in place. That's all she wrote. And then what I do, and a lot of you are going to cringe when you see this, but just make sure it's seated. It ain't going to fly off. I just got the thumbs down button by every mechanic who just saw me do that. But I know they're not going nowhere. So I got 4 more to go on this cylinder head. I just wanted to show you how I do this process. I do that to every single one of these to make sure they're to my liking. And that's it. That's what's going to complete these. And then I'm going to do the trunnions for the rockers. I didn't even order those yet. We'll wait till I get those. So that's my video for today.